Welcome back, Knights of Apollo, to another glorious battle. This is the finale, the epic conclusion to the Rome 2 Siege tournament hosted by Unclutch, also known as Chronic Masturbator. Never gets old. So yeah, this is the epic conclusion. We have Hungry Wolves taking on Total Winners. It's a best out of 3. It's going to be an epic matchup here. Now, before we dive into today's battle, this video is sponsored by Ivacy VPNs. So in these troubling times with lack of privacy and countries telling you what you can and cannot download, VPNs become very, very important. Now, Ivacy VPNs are very awesome. They have a link in the description of a 5-year plan. It's only $1.30 a month. $1.30 a month, and you can get your own VPN for you pay it for 5 years. There's also a discount code which you can get it for even cheaper, which is insane. So if you're looking for privacy, or if you're looking for a way to break out of country laws, and like, or even if you live in the UK and you want to watch the US Netflix, you can do so by getting a US VPN. So definitely check that out down below. And now we're gonna dive into this one. So I need to give a little bit of explain what's going on here. So this was actually a live stream. So I was live streaming it and I was recording it at the same time. That's why you're gonna hear notifications for when someone tips me or becomes a member, and I'll occasionally talk to the chat. So yeah, that's what's gonna happen here. And this is live, guys. This is not a battle replay, but rather it is a live game. I am here as a spectator watching these battles. So it was really fun, really awesome tournament. It is sad that it's over. But I'm excited for another one, for sure. I'm thinking about hosting another one. Maybe raise money for charity. Maybe have a little bit of a cash prize. Who knows? I don't know. I think it'd be really fun, really awesome. And yeah, I don't want to go on too much here. Attacking in this first battle is Hungry Wolves. Defending is Total Winners. So enjoy the battle, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. And thank you. And by the way, I do want to give a shout out here to all the viewers who showed up to the live stream. We had people in the EU staying up till 4 in the morning watching this. Was insane. We got to 1,900 viewers. That is the most viewers I've ever had during a live stream. 1,900. It was crazy. Thank you guys so much for that. That was amazing. You guys were awesome. And yeah, for the rest of you guys who didn't make the live stream, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a great matchup here between these two teams. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time on the battlefield. Okay, so here we are, the very start of this championship, and we're already seeing a huge push here. Of course, let me remind you guys, thank you, William, for the 10. I appreciate it. But let me remind you guys that the Hungry Wolves are attacking and the Total Winners are defending. And right away, we've got Infantry pushing forward. We got some Royal Peltas along with some Archers, but here comes Total Winners moving out that Pontic Royal Cavalry. They are using the fire arrows very nicely, setting these things on fire. Look at that, one volley and they're done. The cav is moving out, but they're not going straight for Kush, but instead moving towards the center of their forces, and they are getting hit hard by some Javies. Getting hit hard. Here comes another wave of Pontic Royal Cav coming out, and again, they're just kind of getting hit by the Javies, taking losses. Not really committing to anything here, but they are running down. I think they're going to try to get these archers way on the edge of this, basically all the way over on this side. And yeah, sure enough, we can see the red arrows. He has told them to charge in. Let's go ahead and get a nice little insert view here, and let's see if they can get. They're trying to catch that thing on fire, and it doesn't look like it's gonna happen, and it's way too late for these guys to retreat their forces. Okay, I'm a little worried that my mic is really loud. Can you? It's like easily going into the red. So nice little counter charge by Kush. No, it's fine. Okay, perfect. Thank you, guys. Kush doing a little bit of a counter charge, trying to protect their archers against Pontus. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, they are now in another push over here by Pontus. Again, chasing down. What are they chasing down? They're going after some... Well, I don't know. They're being stopped by these armored desert cavalry. We do have the Seleucid Royal Peltas closing in as well. So we didn't see anything too crazy. Now, of course, I think Kush lost... Well, actually, I mean, he lost a good amount from his archers. But it's nothing too serious. And it seems that Hungry Wolves have been able to contain this little sally out by total winners. But it's not over yet. We still have this one unit of cav. But I'm curious, are they going to send out the chariots? They do have some chariots back here. Let us not forget that the chariots are going to be a very important role into this battle. We'll see them in action. But look at this. Right behind the Pontus Cav, we've got the armored desert cavalry trying to slow them down. They're trying to get to these archers. Look at this. Trying to get to the archers. Let's see if they can get it. Let's see if they can get it. Beautiful charge. Beautiful charge. Thank you for the $5. Tornado saying, big fan of Apollo. Can you do a vanilla Napoleon Total War video soon? Thank you, buddy, for the $5. I appreciate it. And we do have a little bit of a lag here. Uh-oh. Oh, no. So this is the dilemma of recording live. Someone's having some connection issues. Hopefully this fixes itself pretty soon. So it seems that they contain the cap pretty well. $5 from Not So Southern Gamer. Is that a stream snipe by the Hungry Wolves? Odd that they know that they were gonna get sallied out, especially during. No stream snipe. I do not. No. So it's not a stream snipe because I told the players to not watch the stream. Also, the reason they had infantry ready there is because they were moving up forces to destroy the ballista. Now, it was really smart of them to move up the infantry with the archers. And the reason they did that is because you also saw them move archers down here as well, right? To fire at the ballista, which they did not destroy. Unfortunate for them. But the reason they didn't move up infantry with the archers is because the gate is right here. They were anticipating a sally out for sure, which did happen. And of course, you know, they lost a lot of archers over here, the attackers, the Hungry Wolves, because of that sally out. But nonetheless, I think that wasn't a terrible sally out. I just think that it definitely could have gone better for them. Now that they have gone with their first attack here, which of course is taking out the siege equipment on the walls, now we have the forces pushing forward. The Kushite, the poor Kushite slave infantry who are, well, they're gonna be the cannon fodder, so to speak. And they're going to push up these very important tortoises into the walls and try to bring them down here, making some breach points. Also in the center, we have the Seleucids pushing up as well. But they're not using cheap troops. They're using the Royal Peltas to move them up. So maybe they're kind of using these tortoises late because they are going to, reinforce these breaches with troops right after they bring it down. So they want elite troops nearby. Jason, thank you for the $2, man. We are now at 1,700 viewers watching this live. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Okay, so back over here, we have two tortoises pushing on this flank. Very smart from Kush. Again, they're trying to use every equipment they can to knock down these walls, open up as many breach points as possible. The defenders, of course, classic move here, waiting. They're just waiting to hold, waiting to make a move. Also notice that they've got these stakes here in front of the wall, which is going to make it difficult for Cav to come in and charge. So that's actually a pretty good move there by Total Winners. I like that. So they definitely have these stakes ready. And you can, what is this? Men cheering over here. The Pontic swordsman going, no, 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 no. Awesome. Awesome. So what do we, okay. Ping place. No worries. Oh, we got the chariots. The chariots are out. The Total Winners are moving out the chariots. Look at this, guys. They're now making a move. Let's see what they go for. Okay, there's no reason to go for the slave infantry because they're so cheap. They are going for the archers. And this is such an important target to go after because archers are desperately important, especially for late game when you're trying to soften up the defenses. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. They are just crushing these archers. Well done. I love that late sally out by the chariots. Unfortunately, though, the chariots just aren't able to withstand these forces. Looks like, oh, baby. That volley right there. Whew, that charge. Well, they did a lot of damage to these archers. Definitely did a lot of damage, but was it worth it? That's the question. Was that charge worth it? Well, we'll see. We'll see, because those chariots are fairly expensive. Let's go. They're over here. They're now knocking down the walls. The Kushite slave spearmen. Look at that. Knock, knock. Hungry wolves are here. Here comes the next set of tortoises coming in. Oh my god, guys. We're getting close to 18,000. Or not 18,000. Sorry. 1,800 viewers. That is insane, guys. That is so cool. I'm very, very thankful for all the people coming in and saying hello during the stream. Back this way, the tortoises have knocked down some holes in the wall. There is breaches in the walls as we speak, and I think we're going to see these showdown warriors charge in pretty soon. We also have some disciples ready to reinforce as well. So, of course, Kush, an excellent faction at armored piercing. Definitely going to help them against Pontus and Macedon. And here we go. The walls are starting to crumble over on this side. The walls are open over here. Total winners are waiting for them to push. They've got a nice defense here of troops holding each flank. And look at this. They've got archers going to fire point directly at the invaders. Oh, we're seeing some arrows, like one arrow come in trying to skirmish down. I'm sure they're going to try to soften up those archers with their own archers. Again, nobody's pushing in just yet. Nobody's pushing in infantry. Oh, here we go. This is the first push, guys. And this is the second clash of infantry. Beautiful. Lusitani sending in their women to fight for these walls. This is the first infantry clash over here. Again, taking on these women here of Lusitani. Spetsnaz warrior leading Lusitani. So, nice little hold at the breach here. We also have archers coming up from Lusitani. They're setting up some slingers. They're going to get over here and start softening up these guys, which is a good move. I don't see any skirmishers from Kush, so that could be trouble for them. Another wall goes down. This is where things are getting hot and wild, boys. Hot, wet, and wild right here. Now we got to push over here from Kush as well. Kushite slave infantry. They're not really that strong, but they are causing Pontus to commit to holding these walls to this breach point. We're at, guys, we're at 1,800 viewers. That is insane. That is insane. All right, so Kush making their push here. Do we have the Seleucids put? Yes, we do. The Seleucids have now given the command as the Thorax swordsmen are going to commit. It doesn't seem total winners have anything close by. Let's see. Okay, now he's moving. Nice. Macedon, total winners, sending up the Thorax swordsmen, and they're going to hit these guys from two sides. Nice. Good defense. Good defense from total winners. Now this breach point is open. They have a unit of reserve waiting for them. Let's go ahead and kind of zoom out, get the bigger picture here. And you can see look at this fight right now, guys. Look at this fight. Just big old openings here that are causing some issues. But it seems like total winners have this under control. It seems like they have this way well under their control. But we'll see. As more and more of these forces start to push, it's definitely going to get interesting. And speaking of pushing, we do have some siege towers now being pushed towards the walls. I like that strategy by... Oh, the archer fire is disgusting. just crushing these showdown warriors. I do like the fact that the Hungry Wolves were holding back the siege towers, kind of like a delayed attack here, and letting the breach points, you know, where the tortoises attack, letting those guys go in first and making them commit infantry. But at the same time, now that they've committed infantry, they're setting up the siege towers. So they're really trying to stretch out the defenders. And great archer use right there. Look at that. Just destroyed the showdown warriors. All right, we're getting some. Okay. So, more infantry coming up, more showdown warriors. Kush is definitely going to need to send up more troops there. They are getting evaporated by the Pontic archers. Back over this way, the Seleucids are trying to fight their way through. I think we have thorax swords versus thorax swords. And then over on this side, kind of got the same situation. Oh, hold on. Kush is making some ground here. The defense is not as well contained. It's a little bit messier over here. Kush is really pouring in a lot of troops over on this side. And yeah, this is a problem here. Kush is going to push in. They've got the siege towers. Are they moving forward? Or are they holding? They are moving forward. So the siege towers are going to get here at any moment now, and they're going to support this attack. Back over this way, the Seleucids are starting to push in through here. I mean, that's really what the Hungry Wolves need to do at this point, is try to attack every single opening, every single possible area where you can attack. They need to push troops, and they need to try to spread out the defenders as much as possible. And here we go, another charge of forces. Trying to get behind some of these troops. There we go, Pontic swordsman trying to stop the bleeding here, trying to contain the royal peltis of the Seleucids. Back over here, we have Kush pushing in as well. This over here looks really good for Pontus. They have this well under control, but over on the other side, it seems that the Hungry Wolves are making some great ground. The slingers over here doing what they can. Try to slow down this advance by Kush. And oh yep, here we go. Well, okay, we had some cav charge in, but they decided to fall back there. And Lusitani is holding this breach point much better. Arrows coming in though. Kush trying to use some archer fire support there. Now back over here on the walls, Kush is setting up forces. Look, here comes the arrows. Look at that. Oof. Oh, and Lusitani is holding this breach point quite well. They're going to send up reinforcements. I think they're going to try to quickly break these guys. Woo! What a fight. What an absolute slugfest over here. Okay, veteran shield warriors moving up. So, oh, here comes the calf. Here comes the calf. Oh, and they get a brutal charge into Lusitani. They're going to try to use their beastly cav to get through here, and now they're moving around. But, oh, no. Oh, no, the stakes have caused some deaths in the ranks. They have caused some deaths, and now they're pushing over. They're coming to, oh, they're going to hit the rear of Macedon. Oh, no. Macedon trying to push up the levy pikemen to protect the flank. It was a pretty nasty charge, but it shouldn't be game breaking there. It shouldn't turn the tide of this battle because it is a very depleted unit. Let's go back over this way where Kush is having a bit of a struggle. Ooh, what's this? Okay, so they are now pushing in the inner streets here. So Pontus taking a more bend but don't break defense mentality. Pushing over this way. And then over on this side, we've got armored showdown warriors coming around to support the troops who are already in this fight. So, it's been almost 20 minutes. We're at 43 minutes left for the attackers to be able to take this one. Remember, I just want to remind you guys that the attackers have an hour to take this settlement. If they can't do it in an hour, then it's a victory for the defenders. So they still have a good chunk of time to take it here. Look at that. I love that. Look at that. Arrows just flying right over the heads of these troops as they are fighting for the walls. Okay, look at this. Another charge by some slave infantry. We got a general. Look at the Macedonian general already getting involved in this battle. Coming in and trying to outflank the flankers. Back over this way. Kush is sending in more cav. Look at this cav causing issues. Let's go ahead and kind of join the ranks here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. My bad. The cav is coming over. Oh no, the stakes though. The stakes are killing those stakes are really annoying. Good placement there. But another cav charge right at the rear. Going for the general. Nice. That's always, of course, trying to get the head of the serpent, so to speak. So let's go ahead and zoom out here, get a bigger picture of what's going on. Kind of hard to tell what's going on because the colors of Kush and Lusitani are very similar. But it seems like Lusitani is holding on to this breach point. They are trying to deal with the cav. Cav gets another rear charge there, but they're so depleted that it's not really being that effective. Anyways, let's zoom back out. Let's see what's going on here. You can see that the Seleucids are starting to really push through here, but Macedon's they're trying to wrap around a little bit, and they're going to try to surround the Seleucids. Seleucids might want to send up extra infantry reinforcements, which they are. Kush over here is really, even though he's kind of struggled at the start, Kush is getting a handle of things over on this side, where they are trying to do their best on taking over this area. They also have a nice little fight over here for the walls, which is going to be really important for the outcome of this battle. You got to take these walls, set up archers on the walls, and fire down at the defenders. So Kush pushing really hard in the inner streets. A nice fight going on here. Look at that. A juicy, juicy battle going on here, guys. Beautiful. Back over this way. Kush is now sending over reinforcements to help their Seleucid ally. This is Ulfar coming over. And Macedon doing the best they can to try to protect the flank. And look at the Seleucids are going to surround this unit. You can see defending archers are opening fire, trying to soften up these big blobs of attackers. And then back here, nice little fight going on. Again, Kush is trying to push, but Lusitani is coming around with some Lusitanian nobles. Lusitanian? Lusitani? I hate that faction. I never get their name right. Good little flanking charge there. But I think they've held. I think they've held very well against Kush. I mean, Kush doesn't have a lot here. Kush is running out of troops over on this side. Now back over on this side, this is all Ulfar. Yeah, so this has been a hell of a defense, guys, and I'm gonna be honest, I think the total winners are doing what they need to do to take this one. I mean, I don't wanna say anything just yet. It's still early in this battle, but they're definitely have been putting up a great defense against the Hungry Wolves. Royal Peltis closing in, trying to chase after these archers. Are they going to keep pushing? Look at them, keep going. They don't even care. They're fighting off 2 units. Now they're turning around. They're taking on the general. They decided, you know what? The general is a much better target to go for. So they're going to try to kill cut off the head of the serpent. Kill that general. And guys, we are at 18. We're still at 1,800 viewers. Thank you guys so much. It means the world. It means the world to me. Glad you guys are enjoying this. So, Seleucids getting smacked. Seleucids are sending in some spears to help out. Very, very nice. All right, Seleucids back here have some reserves. They've got some archers, but, you know, honestly, I'm looking around here, and I just don't see it. Okay. well, it's going to be a close one still. The balance of power, I would say, is now in favor of the defenders ever so slightly. I think this is going to come down to archers. You can see here that they are sending everyone. They have sent everyone out. They have nothing in the inner works of this this inner capture point. So they are sending all of their forces to defend this area. And it's going to come down to some cheeky plays here by the Hungry Wolves. They've got to get really tactical with their archers. Here comes another push. Disciples moving up. Yeah, definitely. We've got Samuel saying that the attackers need to start focusing their archer fire, and I definitely agree with that. They've got to start using their archers. If anything, try to get them up on these. I know you can't get them up on these walls, but try to get on some of these walls to fire down. Mastodon has a small unit preventing that, though. Very good play by Mastodon. All right. The Seleucids pushing in more troops. I mean, this is the last of their reserves. The very last of their reserves. This is intense, guys. This is absolutely intense. Got some pikes moving in as well. Pikes are definitely game changers. All right, here's a little stand here by Kush. Kush making their stand. I think they're trying to capture this arrow tower, which they did. Okay, nice play by Kush. The arrow tower opening fire. And they're going to try to hold against Lusitani. Going to do the best they can. Around at this point, you've got to really rely. You got to make sure every unit is being used to their fullest potential. You can't make any stupid mistakes here at this point of the battle. And they are starting to break. They're causing a lot of breaking going on in the center. Over on this side, same thing. Kush, well, they've got a small unit, but they are making some progress here. They're definitely making some progress. Back over this way, Kush is taking on some mercenary naked swords. I love the Pontus pick. I'm really glad we're seeing Pontus. Kush trying to capture. Well, no, they did capture, but the naked swords trying to capture it back from the hands of the attackers. Which we got a small battle going on here. I can't believe it. This was a brutal battle so far, and it's still only just kind of begun. We do have the Macedonian general pushing up. Is the general still alive? I don't see him. Again, generals are kind of hard to find. But nonetheless, the general unit for Macedon is very depleted. Oh, this is intense, guys. This is freaking intense. Let's go back over to this side where Joe, who's leading the Kush forces, is just basically what Kush is trying to do is kill as many as possible. I think this Kush player, again, his name is Joe. I think what he's just trying to do is just, hey, I'm going to try to kill as many as possible. And then, you know, hopefully that's enough. And it looks like, let's see, Lusitani. I mean, both sides, guys. I mean, this is crazy. Look at this. Both sides are running out of men. And it's coming down to archers. Oh, no. I mean, I don't know, man. It seems that total winners are starting to run out of infantry. Except for Lusitani. Lusitani still has some decent units of infantry. They still have their general over here. They got some swords over here. And we're seeing a retreat now. We're seeing a big retreat. Because Pontus, I mean, I don't see any forces. The infantry for Pontus is gone. The infantry for Macedon is almost gone. They got some swords over there, and they got the general over here, which he's not going to last much longer. Infantry for the Lusitani, they're still intact. But You know, I think the Hungry Wolves did a great job. They got the Syrian heavy archers. I think they did a good job of conserving this ammo. Look at this. The Royal Kushite archers. This is his general unit. Joe brought an archer unit for his general. I think that's very, very intriguing. Very intriguing. So, let's see what happens here. This is going to be tough. This is going to be very tough for the attackers because they're going to have to take on a lot of archers, but at the same time, they've got plenty of archers as well. And here we go. They're trying to open fire on these guys. Trying to soften these Royal Peltis up. Look at these archers set up here. Got some cav coming in. This is the general. Kush is now committing his general to protect the archers. Nice. They are surrounding this unit. Uh-oh. We've got a little bit of a lag here. That's okay. Happens every once in a while. God, there is nothing. These two sides are absolutely brutally killing each other. Now we've got, is this the general? Yes, this is the general for the Seleucids now in the fight. I mean, it's coming down to that kind of situation, guys, where the, you know, the forces are depleted of swordsmen and infantry, and you've got to send in a general. And there you have it. They crushed that Macedonian infantry trying to silence the archers of Kush. We do have a little push here. Look at this. Lusitani pushing up. They're going to hit these armored showdown warriors. But, guys, the Cav could easily run down here, get behind them, and get a hammer and anvil. This is a healthy unit of swords. Hate to see him die early on like this. Could use them for the rear guard. You know, the final stand situation. Balance of power is, I think it's back to being dead even, guys. I think the Hungry Wolves have kind of turned this around a little bit. Again, still going to be a challenge for them for sure. And there we go. The Seleucids are moving. These guys are fresh. And now they're dead. Oh my god, look at that. Look at all the jabbies in their body. Whew. Where's that Cav? Oh, I see. I see. We got the Pontic general pushing up. But this unit's going to be a problem. They got to deal with it. Archer fire or something. They're still 152 strong. They are crushing infantry. Whatever stands in their way, they are just crushing it. But it seems that the attackers are regrouping here. And this battle, if you're looking at these armies, it's like 90% of both armies are just archers. This is going to come down to an archer play. And they've got 30 minutes. 30 minutes left in this battle. So they can easily sit back and use their archers. Because they have, you know, they spent the first 30 minutes just pouring in infantry and slowly chipping away at the defending infantry. Now they can kind of sit back and use their archers. Now they can't take too long. We do have some artillery opening fire on them. There it is. There's that artillery. Woo! Just over their heads. Alright, they're shifting. They're shifting formations here. Alright, they're completely moving around. I think they're trying to get away from the artillery. The Lusitani are taking back this gate, which is great for them, though they lost a lot of men taking it. They originally had 152, now down to 134. And you know, this is just, I don't even know I don't even know what to expect from. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're gonna get a skirmish here, guys. We're gonna see much slower tactics for sure. We have the Syrian heavy archers from the Seleucids moving around the flank. I think they're gonna try to spread out the archers as much as possible and try to hit them from multiple sides. Oh, here comes the general. The general has archers right in the open. But do these archers even have ammo? It doesn't look like it. This is a waste. Good move by Pontus. Almost using these archers as like a trap. Yeah, they're going to disengage there. Disengage. Now we have the general coming over this way. Pontus general looking for revenge. There we go. The Pontic Royal Cav stampeding down the road. Oh, nice brutal charge. This is where things are getting really serious here. Yes, the general can rack up a lot of kills, but he's going for Kush's general. Oof. This general is just stampeding through Kush's forces. Where is Kush's general? They're busy fighting off the Lusitani infantry that have just been a thorn in the side of these Hungry Wolves. And now look at this. Lusitani's closing in with some nobles. Oh no, the general is surrounded. He's trying to get out of there. This is not looking good for Kush over here. Excellent, excellent, excellent play by Total Winners. Moving in their cav. Oof, what a brutal fight. What a brutal fight. Balance of power, I would say, is back in favor of the defenders. Back in favor. The archers continue to shift over here. They're kind of using the buildings here to protect themselves against enemy archer fire and artillery. But that one general charge by this Pontic Royal Cav was devastating. Absolutely devastating. Also, of course, the infantry support by Lusitani. Wow. Okay. So, man, that was really, really just a well-timed charge by Total Winners. So it's going to come down to these archers. It's going to come down to Total Winners. Hungry Wolves archers here. And we're going to see what happens. Now we are getting some lag here, which is to be expected. There we go. It's back in action. So I think Total Winners, again, this is not going to be the most exciting part of the battle, but they're going to rely on everything they can to take this one. They're going to do everything in their power to win this battle. They're going to rely on skirmishing. Look, they're already just slaughtering these archers. These archers don't have ammo, so they should just not fire at them. And now we've got forces moving down this way. This is not good. Archers out in the open. So maybe they're out of ammo. I'm not sure. I mean, this is truly a battle of attrition, guys. I mean, all these forces are just... all these armies are using everything they have to try to take this one. Oh, nice charge there. And the Syrian archers, I think both these archers are out of ammo. I think this is going to be a victory for the Syrian archers here. Since they are a bit more well-trained, have better armor. More forces coming around this way. Yeah, we got a full-on retreat. We've got a full-on retreat from the defenders. They are getting out of here. They've got, let's see, 1, 2... let's see, 1, 2, 3... Does this count as a unit? What do we got here? Greek ballista. So yeah, they've got a couple units over here that they're going to be using to make their last stand. I just don't think the Hungry Wolves are going to be able to get this done. I just don't think that they're going to be able to kill enough here. I could be wrong, but the Pontic Cav, the general, who is still kind of out in the streets here, this general, hold on, let's see how many kills this guy has. He's got 188 kills. And they've lost less than 20% of their forces. This unit has been a very important unit to the defense for the Total Winners. Another fight over here. It's going to be a pretty close fight over here. Elite archers going at it in a nasty melee. So, I know some of you guys are screaming right now. Not really screaming, but that they should be falling back into the inner works of this settlement. I do want to make it clear that in this tournament, the rules is that you can't hold the inner section of this area except for a certain amount of troops. I believe it's like 7 over here, or maybe even less. I'm not sure on the top of my mind, but you can't have a full army in here waiting. You can only have a certain number of troops. That is why they are not full-on retreating inside to the second layer. Oh my god. So there we go. They're breaking through these archers. And again, this is going to be a slow grind, guys. This is going to be a slow approach to try to take this battle. They're gonna try to kill as like every unit they kill is another victory. Is another little dent in the defender's armor, and they're definitely gonna try to slowly claw their way back into this one. Still a very close battle, guys. Look at that balance of power. So we're at 22 minutes. They have plenty of time, as the attackers still have plenty of time, so they can take their time here. But the Pontic Royal Cav is just sneaking. They're waiting. They're waiting for the Hungry Wolves to put their guard down. Very smart of him. Very, very smart of him to have him waiting in the shadows over here. So all of the forces are now going to focus their attention over to this side. Looks like he's going to try to skirmish them down. Do these archers... No? So it looks like the defenders have used up most of their ammo. So that's going to make it a little bit easier, because I still think the Hungry Wolves still have a lot of ammo. Yeah, so they still have a lot of ammo. So they're going to have to rely... That is honestly their only advantage in terms of what's left. Uh-oh. Oh, the Cav was going in for a charge. Decided to back away because there's pikes watching them. But their only advantage, I would say, is the fact that they still have ammo compared to the defenders who no longer have ammo. But, of course, every other advantage is in favor of the attacker, or, I'm sorry, defenders. They've got Cav, they've got Infantry, which, honestly, I mean, the only infantry that the Hungry Wolves have here are the Thorac Pikemen. Yeah, they have ammo, that's it. That is it. We've got the Slingers moving up. Veteran Shield Warriors right behind them. Ah, man. It really, like, for the Hungry Wolves to win this one, they basically need a miracle here. They're going to have to rely on the pikes. These pikes need to be in an ideal position, right? But it's going to be hard to be able to defend all these archers with all these different pathways and whatnot. And he is trying to fall them back. And look at this. There is a defensive, well, not a defensive. This is actually a rather aggressive move here, but it's by the defenders is what I'm trying to say. They're moving up the Pontic Royal Cav. Let's go ahead and tag along here and see what they see. If he can actually perfectly time these pikes to kill this general, that might be enough to win this game. We'll see what happens here, though. Oh, my God. Okay. For a second, I thought he was going to actually charge in. All right, so total winners pushing up. Someone said total winners winning without DLC factions just shows that they are better players. I'm pretty sure Lusitani, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this faction is a DLC faction. Lusitani. Lusitani! I don't know why I give it like an Italian flair there, but that's just how it is. I'm pretty sure they are DLC. They are, yeah, okay. So, and again, there's nothing against the rules that you can't bring DLC factions as long as it's in the same era. Because I know they have like different eras in this game, like Rise of the Republic and what else do they got? They have Empire Divided, which are just completely different time periods in the Roman history. So these are all in the same time period. All right, Cavs closing in. This is a very, very delicate situation. I think the Hungry Wolves did a great job here of just zoning out this Cav. Zoning out the Cav. So we got some shots being open fired. Here we go. I think they're trying to skirmish down the general. Were they able to land any hits? No. They're still at 65. They've got to be, the Hungry Wolves have to be very strategic on what they use their ammo on here. Because I'm sure, yes, even though they still have ammo, I can't imagine they still have a lot. Like going for the Lusitani general, that's a good target. You know, get them out of the way. That's lack of leadership. That could be... Oh. Cav's moving in. This is such great gameplay here, guys. I really can't stress enough how awesome this is. These plays are fantastic from both teams. Now we have the Pontic Royal Cav going in. He really wants to charge this. Look at this. He's charging in. Oh, no. The Pikes are doing something goofy. He's trying... Oh, no. Let's see. Is he going to charge in? No, but we do have a little infantry clash over here. The Seleucid General. He's going to need help. I don't know. The Seleucid General, this is going to be tough. It's saying combat even. It's going to be a tough fight for him. Once again, the Cav is backing away, going in for another charge. Oh, my God. I think if they charged there, they could have actually done some damage. Oh, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Come on. Kill him. Oh, there we go. They lose a bodyguard. Archers now opening fire on them. They're down to 64. They're moving around. They're going to try to get behind. Oh, God. This is so intense. This is so intense. We have archers charging in over this way. Opening fire. But should they open fire on these guys? Is it even worth it? Oh. God, I love this back and forth. This is absolutely intense. Just intense. See if they can get another one. Oh, they poke them. They're trying. Oh, yes, one goes down from archers. Yes, they are bleeding units over here. This Cav, oh, they're down to 61. God, you know you're watching a great battle when... You know you're watching a great battle when it's coming down to, like, just 2 units. You know what I mean? Here, the Cav is out in the open, though. They're going to stand their ground. They're getting hit hard with arrows, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's see. Oh, this is going to sting. Oh, man. Trying to hold their ground there. They do kill a lot of the general's bodyguard, but not enough. They're now down to 43 of the bodyguard. Woo. Woo. And there we go. I think we had admit defeat there from the Hungry Wolves. I think they knew that this one was over. Total winners are going to take this first battle, and we are now going to move on to the second siege battle. So, what we have here are the stats. So, really great job from honestly everybody here for total winners. So, total winners are going to take the first one. Really, I mean, freaking Lusitani killed it. Nearly getting 3,000 kills. 3,000 kills. That is insane. An insane amount of kills there. Really great job with this faction. Did an excellent job against Kush. Not So Southern Gamer, thank you for the $2. Boom. He called it. Southern Gamer called it there. Ulfer, 2,300. We got Joe, who kind of struggled there in that one, getting 1,600. And Dan getting 2,600, the most for the attackers. Well, now what we're going to see, guys, is I'm having a brain fart here. The Hungry Wolves defend in the next one. So we'll go ahead and get ready for that next one. Those of you who are not watching the stream and are watching the video, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like. And of course, if you're watching the stream, leave a like. But yeah, we'll come out soon with another one tomorrow of the next battle.